Let's go ahead and hear from Mr. Prunes. Talk about a guy full of prunes. Dan Rather saying Trump's scared. Again, trying to prop up confidence in the faltering Democratic Party that they're winning. Tokyo rose, 1945. The Japanese have defeated America. They dropped A-bombs on Los Angeles and on D.C. The Japanese won World War II. Dan Rather reports. Here it is.
Donald Trump is afraid. He's trying to exude power and strength. Well, I don't think he's afraid of something that Mueller and the prosecutors are going to find out. And what you're seeing time after time is a president who is within himself seized with fear. And that's going to be, you know, a political hurricane is out there to seize for him. We'll call it Hurricane Vladimir, if you will.
Now, he's got Hurricane Alzheimer's, Dan Rather does. Again, Mueller says, oh, he might have a letter that Trump was going to send to Comey but didn't, like it's some secret dirt. Oh, a letter that his lawyer said don't send, saying you're full of crap on Russia. Drop it. The president's allowed to tell the FBI director to do that. He's the president. If you don't like it, impeach him or don't vote for him again. They're acting like the president, you know, oh, my gosh, he met with Russians at the White House. It's illegal. Oh, my God, he waved at Putin across a table at a G20. He even drank a glass of ice water. Well, listen, they saw Trump have a hamburger.
Meanwhile, though, on the other side of the aisle, it turns out that Comey was actually colluding with Hillary Clinton and dropped that investigation before he properly did it.
Oh, but there's no special counsel for that. And then you've got
right.
Maxine Waters saying, we've got our Mueller. He's going to get him. I mean, she's saying he's their lapdog.
But you know what the truth is about Dan Rather's comments that he just made, Alex? They are the ones that are scared.
Skip the break.
It's the spirit cookers that are the ones that are scared. It's the Hillary.
And let's say it, they're a bunch of weirdo wimps that have been looking for power their whole lives.
And they're about to run out. They're about to run out of power. And that's why they're scared, Alex.
And that's why they're con gaming going, we're confident, we're winning, we're going to get rid of Trump and Pence, we're going to get rid of all the red states, we're going to arrest them all, they're all Nazis, we're going to kill them. Jack Posobiec.
They're getting hit right now by Hurricane Trump in Washington, D.C. And what you're seeing on the political side is the Trump hurricane is coming at them and is completely uprooting all of this. You know, Scott Adams, who's somebody I listen to a lot, he said Trump is a builder. And right now, we're in the demolition phase. And that's phase one. Phase one of any construction project is you've got to...
And by the way, just getting rid of the regulations that were only meant to shut us down, 3.0, they said he could never do that. He did it in 7 months, untold. I'm not going to go through the accomplishments, Jack. They're unbelievable. But you watch CNN, he says no accomplishments, did nothing.
Yeah, they'll say he's never done anything. You show that list of accomplishments that people have made. They've made an entire list.
Oh, then they say, oh, his daddy gave him everything. How about he won the presidency as an underdog? How about he got $4 trillion in the stock market? How about $400 billion and 1.6 million new jobs? How about new great job numbers today? How about 69% reduction in illegals coming across? How about carbon taxes killed? How about NAFTA and GATT being renegotiated? How about over 1,000 new companies coming back to the United States? How about political correctness having its back broken? How about Al-Qaeda having its ass broken?
And he did it all without Congress.
Yeah, and they're standing in the way of our tax cuts and repealing Obamacare. We'll have 6% growth rates, they estimate, if they take those balls and chains off us. The boat is tied up to the dock. Trump has us on the boat dragging the dock behind us. And he's trying to hack the chains, and there's little gremlins like...
Mueller.
And Mueller, little goblins, biting at his neck and stuff. What do we do, Posobiec?
Little shift, the shift head. Yeah, we've got to stand by Trump, and we also have to make sure that we're getting the information to him that he needs in every way possible, by coming up here, by sharing hashtags, by sharing memes on social media. Social media is a two-way conversation with President Trump. He goes on there. He goes on there on his phone, and they're checking on his phone. When his phone calls, they're trying to censor the information that's been given to him. But when he has the information, when the president is given the information of the actual facts of the situation, he inevitably makes the right decision.
And they admit there is an informational coup. You know, the term has been used, house arrest, but I think informational coup against the president and informational kidnapping has been taking place, Jack.
I would have been so shocked. So when the events of Charlottesville happened, the deplorable, horrible events of Charlottesville happened, Trump was in Trump Tower. He was able to investigate what was going on his own. Had he been in the White House, they would have given him lie after lie, distorted everything, and made him do exactly what they wanted him to do. Instead, he had the full benefit of all the information that was out there on the table and was able to make his own decision into what he was going to say and the statement he was going to make. And he's been proven, 2 weeks later, that he was 100% correct in condemning both sides. And now all of the media is suddenly admitting, oh, yeah, Antifa is violent. That's true. They actually were violent.
Yeah, huge victory. Everything reversed. Their whole giant hoax of 3 weeks reversed. Glenn Beck going bankrupt, collapsing. Total Benedict Arnold. We're just having victory, victory, victory. Again, Glenn Beck was the canary or the weasel in the hen house. They thought they could send him in to kill a bunch of chickens. It didn't work. Yeah. I mean, everything they're doing, they're coming up zeros. And they're coming up snake eyes. They're coming up zip.
All the bigots in Texas are just helping one another out no matter what. You know, so there's all the bigots in Texas that voted for Trump. So everything they've said has been proven wrong.
I don't understand. Why are all these people in Texas trying to help each other? I thought we were told that Americans hated each other.
Yeah, can we show Paul Watson's article about why liberals are triggered by Hurricane Harvey? There's hundreds and hundreds of photos and videos of everybody of every skin color, all the human race helping each other, Jack.
Yeah, show me a video of any American down there in Texas saying, I'm not going to help that person because of their skin color. It doesn't exist.
Oh, actually, you have Linda Sarsour saying don't donate to white groups.
Yeah. Only the left is saying don't help white people. I'm sorry, yeah.
There you go. I stand corrected.
Yeah, so you're wrong, Jack.
See, I knew it. We got it.
Right,
we got Jack.
Right.
We got
fake news.
You got me on one. You got me once. Linda Sarsour. Darn you, Linda Sarsour.
And her women's march on their official Twitter said, give money here, don't give it to white people, using that manipulation when it goes right into a Hamas rat hole.
It's a super PAC, and she brags about it.
Kamala Harris, the senator there, there's a 3.5% surcharge on hers, and all of that goes to Act Blue. This is Kamala Harris, and believe me, I track what the left is doing. Kamala Harris, they want her to be the next Hillary. They want Senator Harris to be the next candidate. They want her to run, but she is taking this money from Houston victims and directing it towards Act Blue, which is this huge Soros PAC.
And you can
see, she doesn't care.
You can see Kamala Harris's arrogance is starting to shine through. She knows that she's been picked by the establishment to be the next Democrat frontrunner for president. Bernie Sanders already failed. They can't try to resurrect that group of people.
Look at this dirtbag. Look at Sarsour.
That'll be a nice little team of Sarsour and Kamala Harris. And that's the amazing thing too, Jack. They actually think that
Sarsour 2020.
They actually think these people will win. That's the craziest part about it. They actually think that Kamala Harris is gonna be able to win. No, people know who Kamala Harris is.
Well, they want to move the goalposts and demoralize us. I think we're so beaten. Some woman that pushes jihad, the overthrow of the country, that swindles money. I mean, that's like Hillary. I guess they thought we were about to reelect her. You gotta swindle flood victim money, whether it's Houston or whether it's Haiti.
Yes, just swindle money from a devastated area.
As long as the city or country has an H in the name.
Is there any way we can get Laura Silsby to just happen to walk across the border with some young children too? That'd be great.
And then change her name and be running a charity for Democrats again with kids.
Yeah.
And a lot of this is coming up next week in the trial with Bob Menendez, senator of New Jersey. It's amazing how the mainstream media isn't even talking.
Yeah, you never hear. Just every time you turn around, Democrats are in bed with little kids with little
trial.
Yeah, Bill de Blasio has an intern that has hundreds of videos and child pornographic images on his computer. That's a direct.
I mean, look, Mendez doesn't look like a pervert or anything.
No, he doesn't look like a.
He's like a Ferengi.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy with Anna Navarro going after him. Yeah, how
the word is he's actually an interdimensional spider that chooses the form of that clown to horrify children because it salts the meat.
Would you smash Menendez?
You know why clowns are associated with pedophilia and murder? I already knew this, but I did my research for about an hour this morning. It's in all major anthropology that red nose, red around the eyes, white on the face was gods that you sacrificed children to, and the ancients believed that those were demons they were giving children to. And so archetypally, whether you believe they were aliens or not, it is like an alien that's come here that poses as a clown, as a priest to kill children. Pretty crazy, huh?
I'm not surprised. There's always...
I was in Bangor. I was at Stephen King's house. I was trying to go in there after he wrote the book. He wrote it. He's got the new movie coming out.
Yeah, it's got the resurgence now.
Yeah, Trump blocked him on Twitter, so I went up there and I stood out front of his gate, which he has, of course, a giant gate in front of Stephen King's house.
Oh, yeah, can't have a fence, yeah.
That's a loving gate.
But he's got the giant gate. No, it's a loving, welcoming gate.
Let me tell you, Stephen King knows the plan. The Running Man, he knows what's going on, how they're going to use flu to kill everybody in a vaccine. He knows, but has decided to join it. Very evil person.
No, he wrote that in the 70s. He wrote that in the 70s, The Stand.
Oh, he's an
put
insider.
all of this out there.
He's an
put
insider.
all of this out there, and then they blocked him, and he says he doesn't want Trump to go see the new It movie. He doesn't want to see any of this stuff because he's going against Trump. But it's like, wait a minute, Trump talks about the stuff that you wrote about. He gets that stuff out there, but you're just going to be unhinged against him because you don't like him. Craziness.
Well, I think the explanation for that is you've got, on both sides of the aisle, you've got people that have, you know, quote unquote, woken up, taken the red pill. So you have the Alex Jones of the world who says, I want to lift the people up. I want to enlighten the people. I'm going to dedicate my life to getting this information to people so that they can be empowered.
Let me tell you
the
something.
Other side of the aisle says,
when he wrote it,
this information, I'm going to keep it to myself.
When he wrote it, no one knew that devil worshippers dress up in clown outfits and torture kids to release endorphins before they drink their blood. No one knew that when he wrote it. We've now confirmed the British royalty do it. It's been in the British news. He needs to be asked, how did he know it? I've been reading his stuff, vampires, all of it. How does he know all that? Just saying. Listen, I'm going to turn this over to you guys right now. I want to take one more call that's been holding. Then we'll go to Elka and Bill and others if you guys want to after. But, Josh, thanks for holding from Oregon. You're on the air.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, awesome. Hey, so I've got a comment about the hurricane. But real quick, can I give you a little bit of information about General Kelly?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So General Kelly actually endorsed the critical infrastructure designation by Jay Johnson. It was only in one article that I saw, and that was FCW.
Hold over. This is too big, Josh. You've been holding. Critical infrastructure designation for the elections allowed them to federalize it deep state once Trump was elected because they were planning an overthrow in a new emergency election, which is what they do in third world countries. We're going to come back to Josh. I didn't know this. Give us the source during the break. I believe you. This is big breaking news. Because if that's the case, it shows a real mole's gotten in because he's positioning the overthrow of the president and then already endorsed the COG transfer, which Kelly will be acting president during that emergency, just like Alexander Haig tried to do, saying, I'm now in charge, I'm now in command.